Are we live? We're live. We're live. This is Nature Dreamweaver of the Nature Show and Nature's Dreams, which is the overarching umbrella of everything I've ever wanted to do with my life. I've had so many dreams. It's ridiculous. We all have lots and lots of dreams. My initial dream growing up, I watched so many movies. I wanted to be a film actor, and I actually wanted to be a philanthropic film actor, and of course wanted to win Oscars and accolades and all that stuff, and didn't ever fully pursue, that dream and take it seriously enough. I come, yeah, I admit I come from an entitled generation, and I thought it was gonna just all happen overnight, but it didn't. And I thought, being a comedian would happen overnight, being an artist and all that stuff. It just takes years and years and years to make it work. And they say it takes. Well, Venosa said that it takes 10 years to really make it as an artist, and I'm on my ninth year, so I'm hoping 10 years it'll be would be fully sustainable and thriving in the business of art. But also, I want to create more than that. Like, my art is really about creating healing and creating a better world. That's the overarching vision of everything I've ever wanted to create. My higher self mantra: love, serve, educate, entertain, and free all sentient beings. And I think I'm kind of letting go of that now, because I'm letting go of perfection and what it's all supposed to look like, and just opening myself up more and more as a channel and as a vessel for divine, love. And that requires an immense amount of work of getting out of my own way and getting out of my ego self, and tapping into something greater. And it's not actually, it can be easy, but for the most part, it's not. That's why we have to continue to do all of these different practices to stay connected, especially in this times. It's like we're so addicted to everything because we're disconnected from the earth, we're disconnected from ourselves, and we're disconnected from the universe. And that's what they're saying about addiction now, is just this feeling of disconnection. And I've been feeling disconnected in the last year or so, and heartbroken. And that's where all these physical symptoms, and even getting the Lyme, I feel like that manifested. And it manifested for the reasons to be on a deeper healing journey. It's like radical self-love, radical self-care, and being radical about the medicines too. Like, plant spirit medicines, I feel, are like the greatest medicines on the planet. And I've had the most healing in many ways from the ayahuasca ceremonies I've done, and the wachuma ceremonies that I've done, and other entheogenic medicines that I've taken. And I think, and more studies are being shown that they're amazing healers for everything from cancer to cluster headaches to depression to heartbreak. And but it's an ongoing thing. It's like ayahuasca is a path. It's not something you go to one ceremony and you're like, oh, I did that, and it's not. You don't clump it together with other drugs. It's not a drug. It's a plant spirit medicine that taught the shaman of South America all of the medicines in the jungle. It's like that medicine informs all of the other medicines. And I know she is my medicine, and that I'm meant to be on this path, lifelong journey of healing with her. And I got ceremonies coming up, and I'm hoping enough donations come in and to continue this healing practice. And it's work. It's not like it's work. It's all work. And I think I've spent a lot of time wanting to just play all the time, but also taking on too much, and taking on the world, essentially. And I think that's caused me a lot of pain, being too empathic and not compassionate enough, and not, just taking on all of the pain and suffering, from the world. And it's like, whoa. Don't need to do that. It's all about like radical self-love and self-care. And then when you're feeling like really awake and enlightened, and embodied, then you're able to serve other people that are in pain and suffering. And because that's the person I know that I'm meant here, that I'm meant to be, and that's why I'm taking a different approach right now to, because the healthcare system's kind of it's kind of failed me. I have Medicaid right now, and I have in 2 states, but I can't pay for the things that the healing that I want or need. All the alternative medicine is actually serving me best, than what Medicaid would provide. So that's where I'm at with that. And I'm, as much as I want to be back in perfect health, I'm letting go of my attachment to what that looks like, because being healthy is a lifelong journey. We don't just like awakening or enlightenment. You don't just get healthy and then start drinking again, because a lot of us will do that. It's like we do a cleanse and they're like, oh, I did a cleanse, now I'm gonna go have a beer. It's like, once we achieve certain optimal states of health, and then there's ongoing maintenance. And I wish that we lived in a healthier society and culture where it was just kind of like duh, where we're just all eating organic food and healthy food, and it's not just something that's uh, rich people or upper middle class people can afford, and everybody else is like, oh, I eat organic when I can, or I eat superfoods when I can afford it, or it's like as a special treat I'll get a juice for myself or whatever. It's kind of like that should be like the baseline, but we're just so addicted to sugars and fats and nicotines and all this fast food and all this crap food, and even like healthy chips, and it's just ridiculous, everything that we're addicted to and that I've been addicted to. And it's just kind of like, enough's enough. Like, let's rise above our addictions and thrive in this world. And I know it's not easy. That's why I'm asking for help, so we can do this work together. Why I'm starting a ministry, because it's just kind of like it's time. It's like it's over time. It's over due. I wish I'd been sharing myself more before, and not being so worried about what I was going to say or how I was going to say it or how funny it was going to be or entertaining or enlightening the show was going to be or whatever it doesn't, or wanting to shoot the perfect show with the proper technology and have an editor, and that all costs money. I have this, and this is as good as it gets right now. And being honest and true and raw and real and in the moment, and sharing just what's in my heart and on my mind in the moment. And that's what I'm going to continue to do on this show, and hopefully inspire hundreds of people, thousands of people, tens, and just keep inspiring people until I've inspired the whole world before I die, like I said in my other videos or video. And you can check out those on my website, naturedreamweaver.com. The healing campaign is gofundme.com/heal nature. See more pictures of my art, Nature Dreamweaver, online. There's also Nature Comedy, which is not being really funny right now. And I think that's it. And then you can watch the video about, if you haven't seen it, because not a lot of people have actually seen it, on my website. It's a 5-minute video about my art and my mission, vision as an artist. And hope you're all having, I know it was an emotional morning for me, but I got through it, feeling a little better now. And I hope you're all having a beautiful day. And as we move towards the new moon into spring, time for new life, new health, new excitement, new love, and new joy. Joy. We'll end with joy. All right. Have a good night. Peace.